Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg, and today we are playing Final Fantasy XII. Specifically, we're playing Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age, which is the remastered version, not even of the original game though. Like, they released, I think like a year after the game came out, they released a version called International Zodiac Job System, which apparently added like a bunch of stuff. So this is a remastered version of that version, which was originally, that version was originally Japanese only. So it's kind of similar to Final Fantasy X's remastered version, which is great. I'm all for extra cool content. So Final Fantasy XII. I've never played it. Like, honestly, I don't think I've ever, not even like a minute, I don't think I've ever played. I think I watched my brother play like 10 minutes of it. I believe. I recall seeing gameplay like from years ago. So I must have watched him play it for like 10 minutes, but I've never played this game. Because Final Fantasy X was my jam. I was all up in that, and then they came out with this, and I was like, it's not turn-based? Because to me, it's like, okay, there really isn't much linking each Final Fantasy game to one another. You know, you have a few elements, chocobos, Moogles, Cid, sometimes crystals, okay, sometimes airships. But really the thing that links all the Final Fantasy games together is turn-based role-playing combat. And, you know, leveling systems and things like that. And magic. And summons in some form, generally. This is what made, you know, the Final Fantasy series is a turn-based series. It's just how it is. And so that's what linked all the Final Fantasy games together. They were a turn-based series. And so when you take away that, like, what is this? What is this? This is just a game. This could be anything. This doesn't even need to be Final Fantasy. You could call this game just Zodiac Age or something like that, you know, and just like, okay, here you go. It's kind of like Fallout 3 and 4. You know, not that Fallout 3 and 4 are bad games. I don't think they are. I enjoyed them quite a bit. And not that Final Fantasy 12 is a bad game. But I don't really consider Fallout 3 and 4 Fallout games. Even though now at this point, we've had just as many, you know, first-person RPGs as we've had isometric, turn-based RPGs in the Fallout series. So I'm slowly losing ground there. But I don't know. If the core gameplay is radically different, it's like a spin-off. That's what I call a spin-off. The main series of a game series has to have similar gameplay. That's just how I feel. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. There's no point in arguing. They've given up on turn-based because that's for old fogies and stupid people, I guess. And all the cool kids, they like to have fast action. Because I want to play God of War or something whenever I play a Final Fantasy game, apparently. I don't know. I'm not going to bitch too much because I've never played this game. So we're just going to play it and we're going to see how it is. It's part of the Final Fantasy main series. It's number 12. That's what it is. So we're going to try it out. I mean, it got remastered, so enough people must have wanted it. It must be pretty solid. Now, it's set in Ivalis? Ivalis? I have no idea how they pronounce it. They'll probably say it in the game. And Ivalis is the same setting that Final Fantasy Tactics is set in, which is cool. That's actually really cool. Because that's a really cool setting where, I mean, Final Fantasy Tactics has like the best story in the entire series. I like Final Fantasy Tactics story because it wasn't like ridiculous to a crazy degree. The ending, all right, it goes a little bit wild, but most of the game is very like political, and it's almost like Game of Thrones in a sense. I like that a lot. So yeah, it's not very often that Final Fantasy reuses a setting. So that's interesting. But I guess I've done enough jibber-jabbing. Let's just get into it. Of course, we are using a walkthrough. Even though I've never played this game, it's just better to use a walkthrough, I think. New game? Uh-oh, circle is confirmed. That's very Japanese. Let's see here. Controls. Okay, but if you have it on keyboard, how does that help me? That doesn't help me. That doesn't do anything. Shit. I mean, I can live with it. Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. They specifically have one option for controllers to decide which confirmation button you prefer. Excellent. Let's turn subtitles on. I guess, yes. Speed mode multiplier. You can probably change that. Language is... Huh. I mean, I'm liking the music right now. Like, you know, Final Fantasy IV music, that's pretty hype. Even though this game doesn't have anything to do with Final Fantasy IV, I don't know why they went with that, but I'm going to keep the music on reorchestrated because it sounds good to me. We are going to... You can start a new game. You can start a new game plus. Obviously, this mode, the characters' levels are higher when the game begins. You can just do that off the bat? New game minus. This mode, there's no use of experience points. Oh, okay, we're gonna do this one. Yeah, right. In this mode, you don't have to do any combat, and in this mode, we've removed all Moogles and Chocobos. I guess it's a mode if you want to do just a low-level run. I don't know why they specifically cater to that, though. That's pretty rare. So there's a very weird, like, formatting here. There's a large black bar on the bottom and a little sliver on top. That's strange.
In the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Far on.
Mbasa. Hold on. Let me just... I'm just gonna turn up the game audio for you. Not for me specifically, but for you. Just every game I record nowadays, it's just so quiet.
Launch an attack by both land and air. Our kingdom will stand little.
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible.
My father?
I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbina with all haste.
I will go.
And I will go at his side.
Why is there this huge black bar down there? What is up with... Is it actually, like, cutting off? Is this an error?
Galtea, stand watch over your life.
Is its only purpose to show the
That I be
subtitles?
considered worthy.
I wonder if I disabled subtitles, if that would go away.
The fortress is lost! We must withdraw!
No! The paling still stands!
Shield beyond sight, ne'er failing light.
The paling's fallen!
Then it's over!
For my father. For my father!
Lord Rasler!
Blessings of the Great Father descend
and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Pharaoh.
Oh boy. Pause. Why are we paused? Okay.
The death of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice: Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the Order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Ramenas, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
You there? Can you hear me?
Yes.
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand? Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Bossler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it.
We move!
Oh, right thumbstick to look around. Well, at least we can finally change camera angles now. Okay, and I can move. Oh yeah, I can walk. That's great. See the marker above my head. It's a talk icon. Talk to any character showing one of these. Yeah, that's crazy. Life is worth too much to throw away, Rex. Do what you can, but don't try to be a hero. Save the hero stories for your brother once we're back on Rabanastre. Just listen to the captain, we'll get through this. Went to the fortress through this gate. We must go. Do I actually get to be a voice actor again? See the marker above your head? It's called an action icon. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, okay, I get it. It's like Final Fantasy IX. It's time. We will drive back any Imperials standing between us and the King. Dalmasca's future hangs in the balance. Stay focused on the foes before you, Rex. I will watch rearward. Party menu. Examine your equipment, inventory. That red line is a hostile target line. Take heed, you're being targeted. If a foe targets you, the line is red. When you target a foe, the line is blue. If you see a red line, look for foes at once. If they're not readily apparent, look around. Okay, open the battle menu. Once you've selected attack and targeted a foe, close distance. You automatically attack until your foe is defeated. And you can use a potion. Okay. Let's attack them. Well, sure, if we do go like 5 against 1, it's not a big problem.
Captain?
Our first boss battle, and we can use, we have Cure and Thunder. Now does he keep auto casting Thunder? No, you have to do that manually. Okay, I mean, we can do it. Can you Q shit? No. Okay. Just curious. Okay. Now we attack. Oh my god.
My engines are hit. She'll not hold much longer.
We receive you, Tonberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Tonberry disengaging.
Antlion and Tonberry. I mean, I guess I like that the game actually pauses when you go into the little menu. So it's still got a little turn-based. That makes me kind of happy. There's no simple way through the fortress. Mini-map at the top right. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Touchpad. Okay.
Vossler! Where are you?
Oh, okay. I apparently can't alt-tab. I wonder if there's an option for that.
What if Captain Oculus has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Rex.
Okay. There are several enemy soldiers beyond this point. However, Rex, there's no need to destroy them all. Sometimes it's necessary to escape. The R2 command can allow you to abandon the fight with an enemy and run away. Escaping from a pointless battle is nothing to be ashamed about. Is it now? I get a potion. What if I choose to fight? That hurt. Okay, so if we hold R2, it just says fleeing. No, we definitely want to go over here. This is a save crystal. You can save your progress. Fully restore your HP and MP. Though you'll gradually recover MP as you move about, it can take time. We've no time. Must reach His Majesty before it's too late. I would like to save my current game. I'm a big fan of saving. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, it's not terribly slow. I like to check.
Intruders! Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
We can also thunder this asshole. Okay. I think it's probably 2 hits either way. Yeah, usually the first few combats are not very exciting. I will not fault the game for that.
Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Dalmasca to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent.
Hello!
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And to think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
I assume this means Rex is not our main character.
Vaughn.
I'm assuming our main character is going to be his brother.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanasta. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I, to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
That's pretty rough.
Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
Killing rats? That's Charlie work. Okay. Some big ass rats, though.
Wow, Vaughn, you got them all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
The voice acting does not really impress so far.
Huh? What'd you say?
Sir, you haven't paid, and I... What? Haven't paid? On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Watch where you're going, churl. What? My pouch! It's gone! The boy!
Get out the way. Oh!
Oh, that little rascal Aladdin.
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this? One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
Your location map often bears a mark showing your destination. I'd hope so. Consult the map when you are unsure where to go next. What could Miguelo want? Better go see him at his shop. World map. Okay. So there's a whole bunch of shops here, but we can't actually do any shopping. So we want to go east and then south.
Vaughn, I was waiting.
Pinello said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble on the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to an early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the XII.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too. I can't leave my shop and knife Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
It's like down the street, man. It's not that big of a deal. Look at that. It's like 40 seconds of work.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaughn. Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomage, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
So here's how it works. People post bills here on the notice board when they have a monster they need taken care of. Headhunters track people right while hunters track monsters. Monster hunting is called your mark. Here's the bill I posted for the rogue tomato, the mark I petition to have hunted. Yeah, sure. Let's start with accepting hunts. You can't just take a look at the board and then go running off to hunt the mark. You'll miss out on the bounty. Gotta talk to the person who posted the bill, the petitioner, first. Let them know you're going on the hunt. So take this rogue tomato bill, for example. I posted it, so I'm the petitioner. You have to come talk to me. Let's call that step done, okay? Once your agreement's in place, the petitioner will tell you how to find the mark. Then you hunt it, report back, and claim the bounty. And I'll give you something to help keep track of your hunts, the clan primer. Use it to refresh your memory about hunts you've accepted. Okay. Go ahead and take this while you're at it, just a little something to commemorate your first hunt. You obtain an Orakia armlet. Looks like you can't even equip that yet. Know why? You don't have the license for a license. What is this, Shadowrun? Think of licenses as mileposts, marking your progress as your combat skills improve. Swords, bows, black magics, white magics. None of it does you a lick of good until you have the license to use it. Same goes for that armlet. Tomage, how can I equip this great treasure you bestowed upon me, you ask? Easy, learn by doing. Let's give it a try. Okay. I'd say you're ready to hunt that mark for me. Well, you'll be needing this to leave the city. Just show it to the watch at the gate. Okay, writ of transit. Eastgate's the one you want to head out. Once you've taken care of the mark for me, let me know. Your work won't go unrewarded. There's elements here that remind me of an MMO. Try equipping the Orakia armlet. Use the license, okay? Thought I couldn't equip it. Once you've chosen a license board, you can't change your mind. Okay. In order to use weapons, armor, and magics, you must first obtain the proper license. Learn the licenses that support your playstyle to create your own unique party. Okay. You must choose a license board in order to obtain licenses. There are 12 boards, each allowing you to develop a character with unique abilities. Once you choose a board, it cannot be changed. Holy shit. It seems like a really big decision right now. Okay, hold on. It says, for now, we're giving Vaughn the Shikari job. Use whatever job you wish. It's your game, of course. Huh. Well, huh. That's interesting. So we have, Shikari warriors who fight nimbly across hill and dale. Uses daggers and has first aid. I mean, that sounds like what Vaughn would be interested in. Light armor, daggers, stuff. Lets you equip the armlet. Okay. There's Bushi. Swordmasters devote themselves body and soul to their lords. They have a katana. Black mage. Archer. Foe breaker. Mighty weapons that tear their foes asunder. Okay. Time battle mage. Monk. Knight. Red battle mage. Machinist. Snipe their foes with deadly precision. Hot damn. Ulan wields spears. Oh. Dragoon? I mean, if I pick this, does that fuck anything up? Is it weird if I pick this? I mean, the walkthrough says I can pick whatever I want. I don't know if I'll have a harder time. I mean, how could I have a harder time with a spear? Spears are the best. I mean, fuck it. It's my game. It's my playthrough. I want this. It's done. You can't even stop me. Okay, so I think we just want this. Okay. Interesting. So, it's kind of like the sphere grid. It's a grid. But everything is sort of pre-placed. And it's unique for each class. Doesn't seem that massive, but obviously it's going to take a while to get everything. It's odd that there's no symbols here, but I guess the symbols open up once you can actually obtain it, but I mean, you can still see what it is. Okay, I mean, it makes planning out your path a little bit harder. But okay, anyways. Now we can equip, optimize, of course. We have weapons, offhands, helm, armor, and accessories. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what you expect. Or Kia Armlet slightly raises your max HP from 103 to 128. Defense of 1, magic resist of 1. Pretty basic accessory, I would think. Okay, that's all pretty interesting stuff. Now, I'd like to buy a spear, but I don't think I can even use a spear. So that's kind of a moot point. I guess we should probably end here. Because past this, you know, we're on this first quest. So there's gonna be some stuff going on. But alright, yeah. So far we haven't really done much, but yeah, the license board concept intrigues me, I would say. Curious to see how this plays out. I mean, it's hard to top Final Fantasy X as far as leveling up and all that, but this could be pretty interesting. We'll see. Yeah, alright. So, my name is Mangg. Gaming Watching has been Final Fantasy XII. See you fine folks in the next part.